Welcome viewers, or welcome back to anyone that's subscribed. Once again, we are down Melbourne. It was Melbourne Cup this week, so yeah, I came down and done my first load down here on the Monday, and I'll just say this: it was a ghost town. I really enjoyed it. So it was a public holiday on the Tuesday for the Melbourne Cup. Go figure. Anyone that's not from Australia, or maybe even people that are just not from Melbourne, I don't think it's the whole... We say this every time. Look at the traffic over that side. Yeah, so I don't think it's the whole state, and I'm not sure how wide it goes, but at least it's Melbourne has a public holiday for a horse race. Yeah. Look, didn't bother me because I get loaded on the Monday, reload, and I head back to New South Wales anyway. So didn't faze me. If anything, it was better because a lot of places roll in their RDOs, or you know, they just take an extended long weekend and all that. Oh, excuse me. And for the Monday, so yeah, a lot of places weren't working. So delivered down to Dandenong on the Monday morning, and there was, I think, 5 or 6 workers there out of, I think, the standard 13. So there was less than half the amount of people that would usually be there. And then I came over to this side of the city to Laverton to do a reload. 3. I don't know how many people work here, maybe 40, 50 people. 3. So they were really running a skeleton crew. But once again, did not bother me. I crossed over the city. There was there was still traffic, but it was very, a lot quieter. I'll just say that. Much more enjoyable. So this is the second load down, and there's a lot more traffic this morning, I dare say, because a lot of people are coming back to work. So, or coming back from holidays, whatever. I would usually like to get in as well a lot earlier into town. I could have made it all the way, and I had the old head nod. I went, whoop, and I went, that's it. I'm fucking pulling it up. Is he gonna go? Nope. He's waiting for that little car there. Yeah, so I had a head nod, and I went, yep, that's it. I'm fucking pulling it up. And I made it to the border last night, so I only made it to Albury, which is about 3.5 hours down here. So pulled it up just before midnight, got going, and yeah, here we are. So instead of being down here and unloading at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, it's now, you know, I'll be getting over there at lunchtime. But I'm just in that frame of mind. Like, there's one place that we deliver to, one place only, where it's a booked in, like a time slotted delivery, and I've organised that with the place that I pick up in Newcastle, because it's delivers down into Melbourne. I've always said, if you're going to give me that delivery, it must be on a Monday morning, and it must be first thing in the morning. So that gives me all day Sunday to get down here, and there's never any issue of, oh, well, what if you can't make it? And yeah, look, at the end of the day, if you can't make it, you can't make it. I'm not pressed by my bosses, never have been, which I really do appreciate. because they're on my level. I want to take this right lane here. Yeah, they understand, and then they're not going to push me and, oh, you know, where are you, and oh, we need this done, and they just, look, you know what you need to do, and, you know, just get it done, and whenever it gets done, it gets done. Nothing I deliver, it's all steel. Nothing I deliver is that important that it needs to be there at 7 a.m. instead of 11 o'clock. If I feel like pulling up, I'll pull up. But anyway, I was on the phone to one of my mates. I've got a mate, used to work with him, and is it this set of lights I need to turn down? Yes. Used to work with him. I'm going to turn this indicator off as soon as we get into this lane, because I still haven't figured out how to turn it off or where the buzzer is, so I can just muffle it a bit. Someone said a bit of blue tack works well, and that'd be a good idea, but I need to find where this bloody buzzer is. So yeah, that'll be on the list of things still yet to figure out. But yeah, anyway, so mate, he's bought a house down at the border, and he's got a new job. He does like changeover work, and anyway, so he started yesterday, went from the border down to Bendigo. He was doing a changeover at the border and then heading back down to Melbourne. And we were chatting on the phone and all that, and then you know, saying, oh, what time are you going to get to the border and all that? And I'm looking at the time, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, probably around about midnight. And he's like, oh yeah, me too. He had to do his changeover. His changeover was about 10:30 or something, and then he said, oh, by the time he had to go and pick up another trailer and then come back out into the highway from where he does his other changeover. And he said, oh yeah, I'll be able to cruise down together. And I was like, yeah buddy, yeah buddy. So I did that last time, and I was very thankful. I said, I'm sitting behind you, mate, I'm sitting behind you. And he's like, oh, if you want to get in front, you can get in front. I said, no, I'm sitting behind you and you can collect the bugs. I'm just going to let your truck get dirty, and I'll try and keep mine clean for a little bit longer. And he was cool with that. So anyway, yeah, just it makes it so I don't have to do this. I don't have to talk to myself. Now, where are we going? Our driveway that we've got to turn into is just up here somewhere. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Make sure there's no one coming up behind me. It never surprises me that people will try and overtake me here when I'm trying to swing it in. Oh, sorry mate, I'm coming in. Thank you. What have you got going on here? Yeah, so he was gonna cruise on down with me, keep me company, and just fucking talk shit, and you know, that way I'm not talking to myself or just fucking, I don't know, it just makes it better, you know. Like, what I'm gonna do, I think I might just park, because I've got to get stuff off both sides. I just use a big forklift here. But I think what I did last time, I just park up along one side, they can grab the stuff off the top and then one side, and then I'll move over and they can get the stuff off the other side. I might just do that, I think. back just a touch, just to straighten it up. I'm just looking down at the lines in the concrete here. Yeah, that looks straight there. I have got to put some sort of high vis on, so I'm going to do that. Alright, we've got our high vis on, and here's a pre-warning: I don't wear thongs to drive. I just put them on because I don't keep my boots inside. They've just got grease and shit everywhere. I don't know, yeah, if you can see, but I'd rather not have grease and all that on the inside of the truck, so. Bring you along for a little unload. I don't know, hopefully it's not too windy. But yeah, their stuff is just on the back here. And then I've got another drop on the front and a few in the middle. So, yeah, I think a few people have asked before to see things, and some places obviously you can't do it. Like some places will say, oh, you need to roll your sleeves down, and oh, you need to have long pants on. So yeah, you can't take a camera in on your head and go and start talking to yourself. I think they'll bloody call the blokes to come and put you in one of the white jackets. Yeah, anyway, so like I said, my mate he was going to be pulling out the highway. Anyway, he said, I'll call you after I do my changeover. And in that time, like I said, I had the little head nod, and thought, yeah, I'm fucking pulling it up. Some people in that scenario would say, oh, I'm going to go and get a coffee. And I just thought straight away, nah, nothing I've got on is that important. It's that I need to drive while I'm tired. It's easier and better just to pull it up. So, yeah, he rings me back and said, where are you, mate? I said, oh, I'm just pulling into service centre, BP. He said, oh, what, you getting a coffee? I said, no, mate, I'm fucking calling it. He goes, ah. Yeah, okay. So you had enough? I said, yep. Had enough for a day. We'll attack it again tomorrow. And he said, all right, mate. He said, have a good rest. I'll talk to you tomorrow. So he would have pulled up down here in about probably, I think it was 2:30. He was looking at getting down here in the morning. And then he'll have a 7-hour break or 8-hour break, unload his stuff, and then do the same thing. He'll get going at I think about 1 or 2 o'clock. Go and get a reload. He'll go up to around about the border and do a changeover, and then swap the trailers, and then he'll come back down to Melbourne the next day. So this is me being a little bit lazy as well, because we double tarp all this stuff, put plastic underneath the tarp so nothing gets wet. You can see everything's dry. A little bit of water just right on the end of the tarp, but it's starting to get a little bit windy too. But I just roll everything straight up. So I'm thinking I'm using this tarp again in about an hour and a half. There is no big need for me to roll these up super neat and roll them up separately when I've just got to roll them back out again. Fuck's sake. Now it's all fucking blowing out too. And unfolding itself. Give me 20 seconds. So I can... There we go. It ain't going nowhere. All right, we're getting somewhere. Ooh. I say this every time, I shouldn't jump off here. My knees wouldn't appreciate it, but I do it anyway. Yeah, so he'll be heading up and then heading back down, but I'll miss him today, because when I reload I'll just be going all the way up, just be going all the way back to Sydney, and unloading in Sydney tomorrow. I'll deal with that later. So anyway, for anyone that doesn't know what I do, this is all steel. They're all steel bars. And these ones, they're all wrapped up in the plastic because they're going overseas. When I say overseas, they're going to Tasmania. So we bring it here, and to the best of my knowledge, I believe they put it into a shipping container. I do a bit of stuff that goes to Sydney that will be on forwarded to New Zealand, and I know that goes in a shipping container. Yeah, and what they do is they just wrap it up in all this stuff here, just to, I don't know, protected it, I guess. So this is where I'm usually starting to look around as well, because they'll unload me with that big forklift over there. Usually I can catch eyes with, looks like they're kind of quiet here as well. I'm not sure if they've rolled in an RDO onto today, but usually someone will wander over and say, hey man, how you going? Come and talk to me, and I'll just say, yep. Tell them whatever they've got, and then they can just unload it. But that's pretty much what I do. Is so all this stuff here, all this chrome bar, that's staying on there, and that's what we usually cart. How we usually cart it is just the bar. It's just whenever it's going into containers and stuff, they put all this extra plastic on it. I assume just to protect it so it's all, I don't know, undamaged when it gets there, I guess. Not sure if this would be an interesting video or not. We'll soon see if people find it interesting or not. I can really feel the wind blowing now. Hopefully it's not too bad with the audio. There's nothing worse than watching a video and all you can hear is the Alright, I'm going to see if I can go and find someone and just say, hey, I'm ready whenever you are, and come back. Well, they were just having smoko. But in that time, we had a little one turn up, had another one turn up. Look at that exhaust on this thing. Old mate's here, but they're bringing around a big forklift. Bad K-dub. So he's just going to take this top off first.
Vulcan at Albury. He's the guy that comes out.
Young fella, yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice bloke. Pretty young fella. These days, anyway.
Yeah. I was talking to him the other day about all the tattoos he's got.
Oh, you're doing fucking video recording.
You're on, mate.
Anyway, I don't. Oh, she won't like that swearing. Anyway, he goes,
of the top and then a few on the bottom.
how many off the bottom?
Like 3 on either side.
Oh, what you joking? You're going to tell him to use the small one?
Oh, we're just going to take 3 off that side and then I'll pull out.
I was going to say, you get a smaller fork.
Oh, well, doesn't bother me.
Small one down there, 7 tons.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tommy, what's that guy there? He's fucking... I'll be recording you.
Oh, you told him? Tommy?
He goes, what's his cycle? I said, Shane has tattoos.
Oh.
You go have a look.
Oh, no. Don't know if I've got a fan or not, but there's someone that's seen it. Get in there. Right, yeah, so we got, so I think it's 3. Yeah. 3 here. And 3 here. So I'll unload these and then I'll just reverse back, pull out over there. back just a touch. I'll pull over there. Oh, I'll just go back and I'll pull out over there. Yeah. Pull right in up here so I'm out of the way, because then I need to just re-strap all the stuff that's staying on there. I'm not going to re-tarp it because the next drop is literally only down the road. It's not raining, so we'll be right with that. I'm not the way here, am I?
Yeah, you're all right.
I won't bother him while I'm oh, I think I cut out a little bit early there, but I just said I'm not going to videotape him while I get him signing the paperwork. Actually, I need to strap my tarp down, so I'll get up there and put it under. Go there. It's gonna be shoved under there. Tie this back down. So I wonder how many people, whether it's today or just in general, have seen me recording a video and thinking, this guy's talking to himself. I mean, it's not the most uncommon thing these days. A lot of people have earbuds in and they're on phone calls. Hopefully I'm not in the way. No, he's hooking up to one of them too. I thought I'd try and get out of the way over here just so while I'm doing all this, not in anyone's way. Yeah, no one's just sitting there waiting for me to move type thing. But if you've watched all this way and you found this informative or interesting, I guess, I don't know. It could be interesting for someone that doesn't do it. Like for me, I do this stuff all the time. Like this is one of the good places though, where, like I said, well, it's not raining at the moment, so you don't have to worry about anything getting wet. But this is a quick one. It's not uncommon for me to be at some places and unload you with a crane. Like I said, it's not uncommon for me to be there for 2 or 3, 4 hours, you know, and that really starts giving me the shits, you know, because still got another delivery you got to do. Hopefully the angle's all right. I didn't check the angle. I mean, if it's made it to YouTube, then when I've plugged it into the computer, I've deemed it to be at least viewable. I have also had, I won't say many, but there's been a few people that have mentioned a podcast. Where they don't actually watch the videos, well, you know, they don't watch it religiously anyway. They just turn it on and sort of just listen to it. So yeah, one like this, this one is kind of more of a visual. Yeah, if you're just listening to me talk about me, mate, and not actually seeing what's going on, this probably wouldn't have been just a good audio one to listen to. But yeah, I think I might have said, I can't remember. If you like this, let me know, and I could possibly do more unloading type videos. The loading, it takes a long time. I don't know about trying to clip this to a hard hat, because I'm going to wear a hard hat wherever I reload. So, yeah, don't know about that. Alright, there we go. As always, if you want to see something else, touch base on anything, let me know. And thanks for tuning in. If you've watched all this way and you're not already subscribed, join in, join along, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.